Sorry, I was supposed to be here a little bit earlier, but the Dems in committee were being terrorists on a party line bill to require that when people who are not lawfully present in the country are arrested, they be reported to ICE. And would you imagine the conniption the Dems threw? As a consequence, I got out of there about an hour after I thought. Anyway, I'm Alex Kolodin for like the two people in this room who don't know me. I represent LD3 in the State House, and I'm a candidate for Arizona Secretary of State. And since you've all, thank you. And since you've all probably already heard my stump speech, sign my petition if you haven't. I thought I'd talk a little bit instead about the general characteristics of the person that we need right now. I'm obviously not going to weigh in, support opposition, any candidate, but I will tell you that our state is facing grave challenges and our district's got a target on its back. Okay? You're not hearing a lot about this yet, but the Colorado River cutbacks are bringing out the knives. We were in closed caucus today up in the House, and there's a sheet that's handed out by leadership that's talking about, oh no, we don't want this to split the caucus and put the districts against each other. Meanwhile, all of the members in the rural districts are trying to form their own negotiating party to deal with the Colorado River stuff. Guess what? Guess who's getting the shiv in the back? Us, if we're not really, really careful. So the first thing I would say is, send me a teammate who can help with that fight, who can help protect Scottsdale and Cave Creek and Carefree and Anthony and New River and North Phoenix, who can help protect us from the coming storm, right? Because that cutback is going to hurt. And the second thing I would say is we're dealing with a fight over our elections. I've been trying for 2 years to get the Arizona Secure Elections Act on the ballot. And we've been getting the shiv from Republicans over in the Senate. Send me somebody who can help me stick it to them, who can help me make sure that you get that on the ballot to vote on, so that we get more secure elections with voter ID, no matter how you cast your ballot. You get elections that are more efficiently administered, and you get elections that are more secure with faster results. Send me a person who's going to help me get that done. And send us a person who's going to help us win. Okay? I was just on the phone when I was driving up here because I'm the ultimate multitasker. Okay? Somebody was calling me going, oh my God, if we don't win the governor's race, then we're going to get 3 Dem Supreme Court justices. Which I kind of say, well, God, can the Dems be any worse than the guys we're going to run that? But I also told this guy, hey, Alex, because he was going, hey, Alex, like, can we come up with a strategy? And I go, look, you can rearrange deck chairs on the Titanic, you can move power here, there, everywhere, but at the end of the day, there's no place to hide if you don't win. If we don't win, there's no place for Arizona to hide. Those Colorado River cutbacks I'm talking about, right, that is going to mean your city, whether you live in Scottsdale, Cave Creek, or Anthony, New River, is going to get half the water from the Colorado River in a good case scenario, right, that it's getting right now. What's that going to mean for your water bills, for your family, for your future, for the future of your city, right? Those cutbacks are going to happen to Arizona because Katie Hobbs effed up. Because the voters of this state decided in their wisdom, and I do bow to their wisdom, but they decided in their wisdom that they were going to send Ruben Gallego and Space Boy to the U.S. Senate instead of Carrie Lake. And now we're negotiating against Mike Lee, who President Trump put in charge of the entire Colorado River process. And I got to tell you, Mike Lee, he's my favorite member of the United States Senate. He endorsed me for re-election. I love Mike Lee. But guess what? Putting Katie Hobbs and Ruben Gallego and Mark Kelly up against Mike Lee is like putting a toddler into an MMA ring. Okay? It is not a fair fight. And he is absolutely wrecking us. So, to any Republican out there who goes, oh, you know, I didn't like this candidate, I didn't like that candidate, maybe I voted for Hobbs or voted for one of the Democrats for U.S. Senate because, you know, how bad could it be? I'm telling you that looking at the reports I am seeing on these Colorado River cutbacks, This could end Arizona as we know it. This could end it as a place with big cities and suburbs. This could end it as one of the most economically vibrant parts of the country. All because we elected Democrats to statewide office once. Okay? So send me somebody who's going to help me repair that damage, and then who is going to get their butts out there and make sure we retake our statewide offices so we can save this state that we love and protect our homes for our children and our grandchildren and their children so that they can live a normal life with water and with free and fair elections and with a sane conservative government that can actually govern instead of toddle around like petulant children who can't even explain their bill like my Democratic colleagues in the House, or at least a lot of them are. That is what I'm asking of you. And even though they're only filling half a term, this is going to be the most significant half of a term that anybody ever filled in this state. And I know you're going to make the right decision because you are the smartest. You guys are the most accomplished. You are the vanguard of our conservative movement in this state. LD3 sends the best. So send me the best. Again, I'm Alexander Kolodin. I am your member of the House of Representatives. Thank you for coming tonight to do your duty as PCs and take the power back from the Board of Supervisors to choose who we're going to fill this important vacancy who are going to fill this important vacancy with, a vacancy of a great man, my former seatmate, Joseph Chaplik. I know that you're going to do a great job. Thank you again.